what does being your own badass boss mean to you?
So many things, but I think the first thing that comes to mind is that I get to, live my life according to my values and make a difference the people that I want to serve.
It means activating my genius and my passion in my purpose. It means not playing small and being a woman to sort of light my torch so other women don't play small. And being my own badass boss means having a lot of fun and being creative, which is so important to me. And being my own badass boss means living my purpose and feeling powerful and feeling like an amazing woman as I get to do it.
I think of it more like from a surfer point of view. You're badass when you're not afraid of the waves. You can't be afraid of the waves. Don't get in the water if you're going to be afraid of the waves. And it does mean into the water that are the waves that you can ride. Otherwise it'd be called stupid ass boss, right?
Yeah.
Badass means you choose the wave you can ride. You choose the wave you can ride.
It is this feeling like there is something in you that's just worth it. It's just worth standing up for and putting your own fears, your own insecurities, your own doubts, your own just freak out moments aside for, and saying, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm saying yes. And to me, that's the most badass thing that someone can do, is saying yes, even though everything else is going on, and going for it in service to what we're really here to be doing.
Being a badass boss is really fun. What does it mean to me? It's really a joy. I give thanks every day that I can run my own life, run my own schedule. I never have to check in with someone above me. I never did very well with that. Never did well with authority. So, it's for me, it's freedom. I'm really just a freedom lover. Gotta have it. It's really important for me.
Staying present with how I want to work right now. I think we reinvent ourselves at each stage of our life. And if we start comparing ourselves to some glorious version of who we used to be, and this is what I say looking back over many businesses, we can really traumatize ourselves. And so to look at what's a natural rhythm that I can show up at my best in a loving space with the people I'm here to serve, that to me would be the unfolding expression.
Ooh, what does that mean? Well, to me, a badass boss is a woman who can stand confidently in her power and give it away. For me, when I say what is being a badass boss about, it's the freedom. But it's also that, there's just something about me and the way that I was designed. And I think maybe this is similar for you, where it's just this knowing of no, I have this thing I got to do. And there were moments where the exact what it wasn't necessarily crystal clear, but it was this feeling of I have this way that I'm supposed to give to the world. And I can't waste my time doing this other thing that's fitting into this template that someone else wants me to. I mean, I am happy to, if someone gives me a task, help them out, at an event or whatever. But in terms of the long run and day to day, what I'm doing with my life, I knew that wasn't for me.
Oh, so good. It really, for me, it means embracing my inner diva. It means getting to learn what it's like to create myself as the star that I want to be.
A badass boss means someone who walks their talk all the way. Badass boss who means someone who goes after the truth, who stays with their inner truth, and who is willing to hear it from others. A badass boss uses everything that's happening in life for their learning And a badass boss finds their voice and shares their voice.
A badass, in my mind, is somebody who can have stretches of time where they're not paying attention to how it might look to others.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where they are just a driving force. They're like, this is what I want. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I'm sorry if it looks unladylike to you. And that is badass, right? I mean, that's inspiring me. And today, that's badass to me. Yeah.
It's back to that pleasure piece. It's about living my life in a way that feels good, that feels pleasurable, that I don't have to blow myself out or exhaust myself or work hard to live really well. And that inherent in that is that I'm enough.
The freedom to focus on love, lifestyle, and legacy instead of scarcity, and your needs are met, so that now you can focus on what life is really about. And again, that's love, lifestyle, and legacy.
It means just feeling empowered and feeling ignited by your heart and your passions and your purpose, and believing in yourself and like just owning it. But in a really heartfelt and fun way. Because I love the playful, I just love badass and boss together. I think that's absolutely brilliant.
Oh my gosh, being a badass boss just means really finding the people who are thrilled to do what they want to do and who are badass themselves. I mean, the only reason I'm badass is because of the people around me. Just no two ways about it. And if you're talking about the boss of myself, that's being clear about my own attention and clear about what I'm up to in life. And then a badass boss, I have people who work for me, as you know, and just get some badass people around you.
A badass boss is a woman who is, or any person who is fully connected to their power, to their potency, and to their, to their sassiness and to their truth. A badass to me is someone who just knows who they are and feels and just is not afraid to show it, to be it.
To me, being your own badass boss means being the boss of you and your dreams, not necessarily the boss of others or other people or what have you, or your own business, but be your boss and to really to hold yourself really in that really special, safe place and know that you can do it and be your own boss to create, your own purpose and to live life passionately.
Being able to do what I want to do, have a successful business, make a difference in the world, be a badass creator. And badass almost to me is like doing things that people don't expect you to do or think that you can't do. And you're like, no, I'm doing it anyway. I'm a badass. And breaking boundaries. And I feel like that's what I do. And that's what I'd love for all of you too.
Like, to me, the badass boss is really being a good boss to me, because honestly, the way I treat myself, it doesn't matter how I treat my team. If I treat myself really badly, then that's not really serving anybody anyway. So it really does start with how you treat yourself. So
being excited and being able to be behind whatever it is that I'm offering to my clients or to the wider public that I don't work with individually or personally, but being really behind it, like 100%, and sharing from my heart and, making the call on what it is that I'm up to, whether it's a book that I'm writing or a blog post that I'm putting together or a seasonal workshop that I'm leading, whatever it may be, but really like having the experience of having been behind it and having lived it myself and tasted it and brought it into my own life through all of the various senses and just knowing it so thoroughly and so fully. And then from that place, being able to share it with other people. And I mean, there's not much that is more fulfilling than that.
Start by getting your business handled, get your income aligned, figure out what it is you do, how to ask for what you have to give in exchange for what you need, and build yourself an income that you can count on, knowing that you can earn what you need when you need it on demand, being all of who you are. It's so worth it, I promise.